Hog doing a little bit of pace car action, but this is our first heat. Starting on the front row is going to be Vulcan and Roman. Stuck on a light pole. And in the back row is going to be Fireball and Luke. You have Luke and Justice and Vulcan all filling in to try to make the Champ Series a little more fun to watch because Blades and Rebel dipped out of it last minute, so have them racing to try to make things interesting. But anyways, here we go, green flag. Already is side by side for Fireball and Roman. Possibly a three-way battle. Very tight. Vulcan going high a little bit too, so we might have a four-way battle for the lead soon. Side by side for each position so far. Fireball fighting for the lead on Vulcan. Oh, Vulcan going down into Roman out of nowhere, and that's going to flip Luke and take him out of the race. So now it's going to be between Fireball and Vulcan for the lead, and Roman trying to hunt them down in third. Interesting to watch Vulcan on this track because he is, well, don't really know, but I'm guessing he hasn't practiced at all for this race. Whereas the other drivers have been practicing their hearts out for the Champ Series, trying to take the win. This is definitely a coveted event to take the win at. Which one's better, the regular season or the Champ Series? I mean, that's pretty much for you to decide. Like, we don't really, there's no official HRL statement on that. It's really just different things. The regular season, you have to be consistent. You have to show up consistently, be there most of the time. And you have to, you know, do well on all these different types of tracks throughout several weeks and come out on top, which is definitely not easy. And then you have the Champ Series, which is a little bit different, but similar in a way because it's the same types of tracks. You have to do well on all the different types of tracks, but the difference is that it's only one day, and that makes it harder in some ways, makes it easier in some ways because in terms of it being easier, you know, it's just one day that you have to be good on, whereas the regular season you have to be good on several days. In some ways it's harder for the very same fact, like being super consistent on one day and coming out on top of everyone is not always easy. My nose is also not very easy. We have Roman here trying to hunt down Vulcan. In second place, Fireball still holding onto the lead in this heat. If you're wondering why there's only 8 people instead of 10, like last season's Champ Series, that's a whole big fiasco. Basically, to get to the bottom of it quickly, there's some penalties handed out, so we're not seeing 2 people in here. And we're also seeing 2 replacements because, again, Rebel and Blades backed out last minute. But we have Roman here trying to go for second place position on Vulcan. Side by side, looks like he should be able to overtake the position unless Vulcan is going for a crossover. He does have the line, not sure if he's going to be able to complete it though. Gets a little loose on the rumble, but Roman basically saves him. And it looks like they're still side by side. Still side by side for second place. Fireball with a solid lead at this point, obviously. My nose also has a solid lead at this point. Oh, Vulcan trying to go for some sort of like dive move right there and ended up losing a lot of his speed. So now Vulcan's going to be back there, settled into third. Whereas these cheesers have all settled into their positions as well. And at this point, we really don't need to watch the entire heat, so I'll just do some fast forward action, and we'll see how the rest of it plays out. Ah, hate my cheese. So annoying. Okay, let me do some back-a-lack. Alright. So I believe we're coming up to either 2 to go or white flag here. Was someone just shooting a gun off in the distance? I swear I saw that. But anyways, there we go, hitting the line. Fireball still in the lead for your white flag lap. He's just running the high side because he can at this point. He's got the lead. He could pretty much do whatever he wants. There he does. Takes the win. First place, Roman second, Vulcan third, and Luke and Justice, that double team at the moment, in fourth. And we'll get on with the second heat. So that's your order for the first heat. Fireball taking the first heat win in Champ Series Season 4. Now there's going to be an opportunity for another heat win. And let's take a look at who's going to be in this one as they line up.